let's swing on in, baby. Feels pretty good. And look at all the connecting the dots. They're slowly but surely, it's all coming together. That's not coming together. I'm gonna try it. X equals 6. Orcus, Prince of the... We get it. They got 7 life. Orcus, Prince of Undeath, just brought our devils and demons back from the grave. This is close. I think we're just gonna have to do this. While we take it, let's go! Orcus, Prince of Undeath, let's go! Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of the Manor, and today, we've got a juicer for you. Before we dig into the deck, make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this, and it does help out the channel tremendously. I greatly appreciate it. Feel free to join our Discord down in the pinned comment below, and let's get into the deck here. Of course, we are connecting the devils. We're connecting the dots, but we also have a lot of Devil's action here. So this is a new Karlov card. Whenever a creature you control attacks, exile a top card of your library face down. And then, for 2, you're going to discard your hand, sacrifice connecting the dots, put all cards, exile with connecting the dots to your hand. So this card is absolutely amazing. I mean, there's really no way around it. So if you have like a more like, you know, low to the ground creature deck, which is obviously we have here, which we'll get into here in a second, the connecting the dots pretty much lets you have a full new hand. It is absolutely insane what you can do with this. I mean, you pretty much just get like 7 cards for 2 later in the game. Pretty wild, pretty bonkers, but I guess we'll go from right to left here, because this is a historic deck, obviously, but with the connecting the dots is really the only Karlov Manor card we have, so I guess we'll start with that. But now we'll just go in for the Orcus, Prince of Death. Why do we have this bad boy? When this thing enters the battlefield, choose one. Every other creature gets -X. Usually that's not really what you're going for. What you want to do is return up to X target creature cards with total mana value X or less from the graveyard, and they gain haste. This can be really, really good versus like control, obviously. And if they do wipe your board, you can go for connecting the dots, rebuild your hand, go for the Orcus, Prince of Undeath, and just play everything back really good. Devilish Valet, Trample Haste. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, double the power until end of turn. Now, if you get the Orcus, Prince of Death, and with the Devilish Valet, and you just get like a bunch of stuff open, that is just like the recipe for like a one-hit KO out of absolutely nowhere. It's like an RKO, baby. Now, what I really like about the Devilish Valet, Tiefling Outcasts, double team, other demons, devils, imps, and tieflings you control get +1/+0, and whenever you attack, you're going to get another copy of Tiefling Outcast into your hand. Why do I like the Tiefling Outcast so much? I mean, obviously a pretty good card, but Devilish Valet and Tiefling Outcast work very, very well. If you got a Tiefling Outcast out, the Devilish Valet's power is going to be 2. Pretty cool there. Pretty cool. Nice little, you know, it does kind of jumpstart the doubling action pretty early. Other than that, I mean, I don't know. We got this, everything else is pretty much, you know, relatively simple, especially with a devil deck. We got Rakdos Headliner, 3/3 with haste, echo, discard a card. We usually don't really mind paying the discard cost, especially for a devil 3/3 haste. Pretty good. Big spender. This is an alchemy card, so this is whenever one or more creatures you control become blocked, create a treasure token, which is very, very relevant because we do have Den of the Bugbear. I mean, that's most likely what you're using it for. You can go for, you know, whatever the heck is here. I guess that could be a flavor of the day type of one-off type matchup, but typically, it's just a freaking devil. It's a devil with haste that gives you treasure tokens. Pretty amazing. Footlight Fiend, Forge Devil. Now this card, whoo. This card is amazing when it's good. It hits Esper Sentinels, it hits Llanowar Elves, but when it's bad, it is bad, because if you notice, enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to target creature and 1 damage to you, so it can help you lose races, and it has to deal 1 damage. It has to. You don't get to choose. So obviously, there's a lot of our targets here, 1/1/1/1. Even Big Spender only has 1, so unless you've got a Karlach or a Rakdos Headliner or a Valet or an Orcus, pretty much this card is not really going to be looking too good here. So it is good. I do like it for the when it's good, it's amazing. Plus, I don't really know any other like cheap demons, devils, imps, tieflings. Like there's a flying imp, I guess. Either way, I do kind of like the upside of this. It is a gamble, but hey, we're Rakdos. We're in for the chaos, baby. So this is pretty much the deck. We're just going to take Devilish Valet, connecting the dots, get a bunch of hands. I don't know. We'll see what comes of it. Consider joining the channel. That would help me out monetarily. I'd really appreciate that. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Kingus, how you doing here? Hopefully we can ping at you with our little Footlight Fiend. Oh yeah, connecting the dots. We'll keep this. Looks pretty good to me. All right, turn 1, we want to just commit to the Blood Crypt. I think so. I don't know what we're playing here, so let's go ahead and drop our Footlight Fiend, and we'll be on our way. Big fan of alliteration on the channel. Got the Footlight Fiend going. Feels pretty good. Always, you know, turn 2 can get a little weird. Okay, so you got the Rakdos Headliner. Now we gotta decide. We gotta go for the connecting the dots, or do we want to go for the Headliner? Orcus, Prince of Death, obviously pretty good later in games, but let's just do this. Rakdos Headliner. Let's see what you got here. Of course, I do not want to see a Fragment Reality, but if they do that, at least we don't have to pay the echo cost, so it is what it is. Or they're going to Fragment Reality my Footlight Fiend. They are? Ooh, okay. Well, they're going to go 1 for 1, which is fine. I guess we at least get some damage in this way. So get our little Rakdos Headliner in, and hey, you're the headliner, big guy. You're the headliner. So, all right, we do get that. We do have to discard, which kind of sucks, but the Orcus is pretty far away to being able to get played, so I think we'll just do that. All right, so now I think I might want to go for another headliner. The Forge Devil's not looking too sexy here. I think we're going to go for the headliner. I want to connect the dots really, really badly, because this is like kind of our win condition in a way. So I'm going to do this. Connecting the dots is going to be how we maintain our card advantage, because as of right now, we're not looking too good here. Sacrificing well, we might as well do the one with the Echo. So, all right. Because they do have blue, it is going to be a challenge to get this to resolve. So hopefully they do kind of maybe tap out, which they don't, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, I think we're going to have to go for it at some point. So if we get counterspelled, it is obviously very, very rough. I'm going to go for the Forge Devil right now. Forge Devil, kind of see what they got going on here. They're obviously, this is control. I mean, it is what it is. I think we're just going to have to try it out. So let's go for connecting the dots. If it gets countered, that's pretty sucky. Really no way around it. So then we have the big spinner for haste. We deal 3. Ooh, we get it to go. Okay, that is excellent. Hopefully they don't have like you know, anything super crazy here. The Djinn. All right, this is fine. I think this is fine. We just get tapped. This is not that bad. This could be a lot worse. So they do have Callum, the Djinn Emperor here. Oh, they have, speaking of Emperors, lots of Emperors here. Unfortunate.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people. My judgment is final.
My judgment is final. What about mine, Wandering Emperor? Okay, so they're tapped out. That's kind of nice. Let's go for the big spender. And now we get we get to connect the dots twice. So swing with the Forge Devil and swing in with the big spender. Get rid of the Emperor. We get 2 connect the dots, which isn't terrible. It's not great, but like, you know, it's okay. It's okay. Next turn, once this starts going back, hopefully you will not be back, Emperor. I heard that. But the connecting the dots, hopefully we can get this thing to get up, and then we just like pretty much get like a new hand. That is what the plan is here. Worst case scenario, if they did target it, we can go for Haunted Ridge and whatnot. Or we have 2 open. What the heck did I just say there? All right, I guess we're really connecting the dots. Let's go ahead and drop this so we get 2 connecting the dots going. I mean, it feels okay. Let's swing on in, baby. Feels pretty good. And look at all the connecting the dots. They're slowly but surely. It's all coming together. That's not coming together. Okay, Wandering Emperor number 2. Obviously not great.
Feel the energy of battle. Then
guide it like water. Yeah, Wandering Emperor. Wandering Emperor's pretty good. I don't know if you do it or not. Alright. Well, we do get a treasure token if they want to block the big spender, and they do. They want to trade it. That's fine. We do get a treasure token, which is better than nothing. Let's do this now. I think we will do this now. So, connecting the dots, there's an off chance that we do get into like a Fatal Flush or something like that, which we don't, but it is what it is. So, Den of the Bugbear and Footlight Fiend. That's okay. As long as we get our stuff down, as long as we have a connecting the dots, we can continue this going. Alright. Even if we do get wiped, it's not really the end of the world. It's not great.
Must protect the people.
You must protect the people. You must protect us. Alright, well. I could go in for Den of the Bugbear. I mean, if I swing with the Footlight Fiend, presumably we're fine either way. I'm not really planning on going for connecting the dots just yet. Or maybe I should. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, we definitely need the Den of the Bugbear. We need as many creature lands as possible, especially versus control. So let's do this and reprieve. Okay, I don't really love that. Alright, let's try again. Let's try again. And Union of the Third Path. Alright, it's actually not terrible. All things considered, not too bad. And I'm going to swing in with the Forge Devil on the face. So the Footlight Fiend, we're looking to take out the Emperor no matter what. Unless they have, you know, a Fragment Reality. I guess it's possible, but I'm going to bank on it being a no. So connecting the dots, we're up to 5. We went for the Den of the Bugbear, which obviously is unfortunate. So we actually could go for it after the treasure token. They are going to block, which, you know, hey, is what it is. I think that's not too bad for us. Down to 15.
Back to wandering.
Now with the treasure token that we got from our big spender, we're big spenders, I could go in for connecting the dots, but I already dropped my land and we'd be tapped out anyway, so really no point in doing that right now. Do I want to do this now? That's 5. I'm going to say no. I'm going to be a little greedy here. Let's say no for now. Let's say no for now. We get a Devilish Valet. Absolutely love that for us. So I think what I'm going to do, let's go for the Devilish Valet. I don't understand they have a Callum in here. But now we've got connecting the dots, and that feels pretty good. I think instead of going for Den of the Bugbear, we could just push for damage, but instead I think I am going to connect the dots, because we have a lot of stuff going on right now. So let's see what they do here. Another can. Okay, that's fine. They still don't have 3, right? So we just tap the Devilish Valet. It's actually not that big of a deal. It's really not that big of a deal. We can handle that. Swing in, and we now the connecting the dots is up to 7, and now we're looking good. Now the dots, it's all coming together. Right. Bang, bang, down to 13, and I think this is as good a time as ever. I'm going to do it. Let's go ahead and connect the dots, and boom, we get 7 new cards, like pretty much a fresh new hand. Unless they can have some sort of way to counter the, unless they can counter the ability itself, we're going to be absolutely fine here. Okay. What's the play here? We got another Devilish Valet. If we get board wiped, how bad is this? Obviously, this is where Orcus, Prince of Death, comes into play. I think we drop 1 Tiefling Outcast and then just kind of hedge our bets here a little bit. Maybe we get reprieved or something. So what's in our graveyard? We got the Rakdos Headliner, 2 big spenders. Okay, reprieve's fine. Should I drop the Tiefling here? Obviously, I don't want to get like Sunfall or anything like that. Sure, we'll drop the Tiefling Outcasts. Okay. So now, the nice thing about the Outcasts is the Devilish Valet. The double gets like 1 ahead, because the Tiefling Outcasts, they start off at +1/+0, but we still have to dodge a board wipe. So it's not even like, think about that. Let's see what Pingus has got for us. The One Ring, obviously the One Ring is pretty bad. Don't love that. Narset, okay.
The past, present, and future. Hone your prowess.
Hone your prowess. And ooh, they did whiff? Was that a big whiff? Thank God, okay. Well, the thing about the One Ring is that it's not going to keep the Narset safe. So, I mean, I'm just committing to this. I don't really care about my life right now. So we're still going to swing because the Tiefling Outcast gets the bump from swinging. We're going to kill this Narset big time. Just trying to think, is it better off to go for Den of the Bugbear? I think we're going to go for 1 Den of the Bugbear here. Just so that we can get in our extra 1/1 and without playing it from our hand. So let's do this, and I think we're all just going to swing it on Narset. Poor Narset is going to get the absolute crap beat out of her. But, you know, it is what it is. We got to get our Tiefling Outcast and the Den of the Bugbear. Alright. Feels pretty good. No more Narset.
You still have much to learn.
You still do. You still do have much to learn. No doubt about that. So, we got the Tiefling Outcast. I mean, I think I'm still going to go for it. Let's just drop the Tiefling Outcasts. 10-3. They know what's lurking. They know what's lurking. And I guess we'll just end the turn. Alright. Obviously, we get board wiped. It's horrible. But if we go for Orcus, Prince of Death, we've got 2 Orcus, Prince of Deaths here. Okay, Divine Purge is nasty. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. That's so nasty. Oh, that's rough. Okay. Big spender. I mean, we've got plenty of haste to kind of like go with them, so... How much can we really put on the board here? So 1, 2, Headliner. Let's try it out. Let's go for Devilish Valet here. I would really like a Cavern of Souls to kind of alleviate some anxiety here. All right, so we get this to go, which is kind of nice. Obviously, all of these cost so much now. Oh my god, that's so brutal. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Let's go in for the headliner. You're the headliner, baby. They are going to take 2 from the One Ring, presumably. They do have a Union of the Third Path, so gotta be wary of that. Showtime, baby! You got the headliner. There's no more co-main events. No more nothing. You got the headliner. Let's go. Haste. If we do survive, we have to discard a card, which, you know, it is what it is. So Devilish Valet goes up. And I'm just going to keep it going. I'm just going to keep the pressure on. Oh my god, all these things are so expensive now, but it is what it is. Let's go in for our big spender. And then we're going to go in for Karlach the Raging Tiefling. Alright, up to 4. I mean, this is... I'm assuming they have some sort of something here, but... Get lost on the headliner. Okay. So this is a 4-3. I really wish this thing had haste, but it does not, unfortunately. But we're still going to try it out. So let's go for Karlach, Raging Tiefling. This can come back from the graveyard. Can't go for Emperor. And the Devilish Valet is up to an 8-3. Alright. The nice thing about the big spender, we can sacrifice 2 artifacts and draft a card from the spellbook, which I think I'm going to do. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go ahead and just swing in first. If they didn't have, like I said, Snapcaster Mage. Oh, they're going to go for Fragment Reality? Okay. Snapcaster Mage, I would assume. They only have 1 up, right? Well, yeah, Fragment Reality, and are they going to do this on... Let's see here. They got to do it on the Valet. Okay. We're going to get something back at least with this, so that's kind of nice. Forge Devil, let's go. Kill the Snapcaster Mage. Now, the Forge Devil, like I said, when this is good, it's amazing, and when it's bad, it's not. But fortunately, we do get the kill on the Snapcaster Mage. That feels pretty wonderful there. Okay, no trades. We're good there. Now, I'm going to think, do I want to take this big spender? I don't really even know. Like, what is really the best thing we could have with this thing? I think it's just like a bunch of like rampy kind of stuff, so it's not really the best thing. Obviously, it just being like a devil. It just being like a devil with like, you know, upside-ish kind of with haste is pretty much what I want from it. But now here's a pretty big swing here. We got the Orcus Prince of Death. We can bring things back with haste from the graveyard, but like I said, they have to tap out for that. And a 1 ring is pretty brutal. Oh my god, a 1 ring. Alright, 1 ring number... How many 1 rings is that? Alright, I guess the 1 ring's a lie. I think I've said that before. I gotta make up new jokes. Alright, 1 ring. We're gonna have to just find ways to, like, get these onto the battlefield. I think that's really our only hope. Should I do it? Like, what the heck is in here? Like, there's nothing, like, too crazy. So I kind of just don't love it. I'm just gonna say no. Well, I'm gonna say no. Another Blood Crypt. I'm just paying the 2 life. I don't care. We can make use of it. So these things all come in tapped too. That's brutal. That is actually really sucky. Alright, so if I evolve you, whatever. If we digivolve here, nothing really happens here. It's just, they just shut off combat. That's really all that you need to know. So I'm gonna go for the Outcasts. Let's go for Outcasts here. I'm assuming we are getting swept. I'm assuming by next turn, they got the 1 ring stuff. I'm assuming we're getting swept. It is what it is. Reprieve, okay. Sure. I think I'm just trying to get out the Tiefling Outcast so I can go for double team next turn. And I got something that costs 4. I guess we'll just go in for another Tiefling Outcast. And then just go in for a map token. Again, there's really nothing we can do here. Sure. Put it on the Karlach. Is what it is. If we do get swept, again, we go for the Orcus Prince of Death. We got 2 of them. We do have 2 of them. Fragment Reality. Well, I guess we'll get a Forge Devil here. And this actually sucks. Oh my god. So we have to kill something here. I guess we'll just kill ourselves right here. Yep. That is brutal. Because like I said, that Forge Devil, it's bad. When it's bad, it's bad. And that was bad right there. So, all right. We're hanging in there by the, you know, chinny chin chin of our teeth here. I just, man, if they don't have another, like, one ring, I mean, like, we're still looking relatively okay. I'm getting a little nervous now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, that's a lot of cards here, especially with versus control. Obviously, they've got, like, you know, Settle the Wreckage. I don't know. Do they main deck that thing nowadays? I just need you to tap out. Not that bad. It actually not horrible. It's actually not like the worst thing ever. Okay, so they, you know, we kind of get closer to like the, you know, the tap outage. So I'm just trying to think here. Do you want to go for Den of the Bugbear? So if we go for Orcus, Prince of Death, return up to X target creature cards with total mana value X or less. How many do we actually have here? We got the Forge Devil. I really wish I had a Cavern of Souls. Oh my gosh. I really need a Cavern of Souls here for a demon. Alright, so 1, 3, 5 is like the most we could do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna try it. X equals 1, 3, 5, whatever. Okay, we'll go for 6. We'll go for 6. That does tap us out completely. So obviously brutal if we do not get this to go. X equals 6. Orcus, Prince of the... We get it. Okay, return up to X target creature cards. I'm gonna go for Headliner. Headliner. Big Spender. Sure. Okay, I mean they didn't counter us, and we get haste. So Orcus, Prince of Undeath, gives them all haste. Let's swing in. They got 7 life. Orcus, Prince of Undeath, just brought our devils and demons back from the grave. Of course they could have an Emperor here. If they do have an Emperor, obviously they're still looking good. This is close. Less Alliance, you gain 4 life, sacrifice an attacking creature. I think ooh, the Headliner. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of a Headliner here, actually. I don't really want to pay the echo cost for next turn. Down to 4. I know that could be a mistake, but if I have another Orcus, Prince of Undeath, that's pretty brutal. That's pretty brutal versus them. Oh god, we're trying. We got 2 Den of the Bugbears. We got an Orcus, Prince of Undeath that can give things haste and come back. So even if I do get hit, Purge. Alright, well, it's not good, obviously. Those things getting exiled really does help, or hurt, because now we don't have them in the graveyard for the Orcus, Prince of Undeath here. Okay. Alright, this is pretty important. It's pretty important. If I go for Den of the Bugbear, hold on. Can I go for double dens? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we do. And I think because they have the 1 ring here, I think that's going to be our only play. We have an Orcus, Prince of Undeath, so there's really no point in doing that. I think we're just going to have to do this. Don't see any, like, I don't see any Field of Ruin or anything. Let's go in for you. I mean, I think we're just going to have to do this. While we take it, let's go! Orcus, Prince of Undeath, let's go! Cerez, how we doing here? How we doing? Looks good to me. Looks good to me. Might even look great to me, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, Den of the Bugbear into the Footlight Fiend. Big fan of alliteration on the channel. God, I gotta calm down with that. I know, but look, Footlight Fiend looking good. Honestly, it's been a while since I've actually seen this card. Let's see if I can blow this up here. Oh, let's go ahead and switch me out here. Boom, there we go. You know, always, you know, I actually never really like got a good look at that thing, but the thing, I always just kind of like noticed the foot. I've never really noticed anything else about the art, but now I actually have seen the actual Fiend, so sometimes you gotta really look close and squint to appreciate the art, but now I appreciate this a lot more. Either way, let's go back to the game. Fairy Seer, flying. Enters the battlefield, scry 2, seems relatively straightforward. Alright, let's go for our Cliffs, and now we gotta make a decision. The Big Spender does have haste. Or do we want to go for... I think connecting the dots is more important, because yeah, that's why. Because connecting the dots, I mean, if they have a more like a control style deck or a Dimir, more colors, I don't think they've got a whole lot of things to deal with connecting the dots. So as soon as this resolves, this is a ticking time bomb to just get like a whole bunch of card advantage. Is this ninjutsu? What is this? Yes, it is ninjutsu. Mern Circuit Hacker. Okay. Don't really love to see that, because now they're going to be able to scry again. Okay. Alright, alright. Speaking of card advantage, they're going to have a lot of card advantage here with the Moon Circuit Hacker and the Fairy Seer. Okay. Assuming that one is coming back, so... Not the end of the world. They do have to discard a card on the back end for this, so... Headliner. I think we're just better off going in for the Devilish Valet. Or should we go for the big spender? Let's go for the Valet and just get the connecting the dots here. It kind of sucks because I'm assuming they're probably going to trade here, which feels pretty good for the big spender. Oh, they don't. Okay, no, they don't. Wow. Okay. Okay. Guess we're in like a little bit of a race here. More ninjutsu stuff. Oh, God. All right. Well, they have to be careful, though. Ooh, a Silver Fur Master. Oh, God. Okay. Ugh. All right. Silver Fur Master and the Moon Circuit Hacker ninjutsu. Very, very strong in alchemy. All right. So I would like another land. If I could get another land, we drop the big spender and the headliner, and we're racing pretty gosh darn good that way. But we'll see. We'll see what we're up against here. Changeling Outcasts is a 2/2. I think that's okay. We still got they have to be wary of the connecting of the dots, so. Retrofitter Foundry. This card is so freaking good. We got a Tiefling Outcast, which I suppose is okay. I mean, it is pretty decent, especially with the Devilish Valet. I think we're going to have to just commit to it. Let's go for Tiefling Outcasts. No Thopters. Oh, this is a shapeshifter though. They can do that. So this is a shapeshifter, right? Okay. So let's go in for the big spender. This will double up the Devilish Valet to 8. Of course, we do get to kind of cheat a little bit with our Tiefling Outcast. So I'm gonna swing in here. So this is definitely a changeling. So it's everything. They can sacrifice a Thopter, create a 4/4 colorless, right? Do we want to just commit? I'm gonna commit. I'm committing. If we got the big spender, we're spending big, baby. We do get a treasure token if they do want to block. So it's not like I love it. I don't love it. And wow, no respect to the Devilish Valet. Down to 5. No respect to the Devilish Valet here. Oh, okay. If they have spot removal, obviously we're just that would be why. Now I'm a little nervous. I'm assuming they just do, because they can't outrace us. There's no way. Definitely can't outrace us. I'm trying to think if I do want to actually block here. Maybe that was a little too aggressive. Maybe? I don't know. Guess we got an extra 2 damage with the Footlight Fiend. Fatal Push, okay. They can't really go for the Fatal Push on the Valet. Let's see if they got any more shenanigans here. Furmaster, oh god, what are we at? This is 3344. Thousand Face Shadow, oh my god. Did we just lose? Pretty sick, I can't even be mad. That was cool, but disappointing but cool. Shantastic. How are we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. Looks pretty gosh darn good to me. Double. Oh, so we get a mulligan. Let's go ahead and give our opponent the friendly mulligan. Hello. Everybody needs and deserves a friend when you take a mulligan, because those things suck. So, all right, we're looking good. Let's go for Den of the Bugbear. Drop our little Footlight Fiend. Big fan of alliteration on the channel, and we'll be on our way. All right, Lurus of the Dream Den, of course, a wonderful card. If we weren't going for the Devilish Valet shenanigans, we could do that. So, Esper Sentinel. Okay. Kind of a weird spot here. Do you just want to drop down the big spender? I don't want to go for connecting the dots, just because obviously the Esper Sentinel is kind of gross. So, let's just go for the big spender and start swinging. Yeah, I think I like this more. If they do block, obviously that's a pretty bad block for us, but we do get a treasure token for our troubles with the big spender, and then we can drop our Tiefling Outcasts, so I think this is okay. Yep, let's drop our Tiefling Outcasts. Let's hear the leads up. Did you hear that? I mean, it's it's like a screechy noise, which is a little bit strange to me. I mean, a tiefling, devil, imp, tieflings, demons. You just really wouldn't think the sound for that would be like. You think it'd be something a little bit more sinister, but I digress. Ornithopter. All right, we kind of know what the deck here is doing here. Ornithopter. Ooh, and we get the Forge Devil. When the Forge Devil is good, it is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Let's go for the Forge Devil, and hopefully we don't have any sort of shenanigans here. Forge Devil will be able to pick off the Sentinel. Hopefully. Like I said, when this card is good, when it picks off an Esper Sentinel, when it picks off a Llanowar Elves, it's so freaking... Oh my god, what? Okay, it's been a hot second, so Metallic Rebuke, Improvise. Okay, I guess it is what it is, so... do I want to swing in and go for the Outcast, or do I want to go for the Connecting the Dots? I think we're gonna... Well... I'm gonna go for Connecting the Dots. I think this is... I know that we have to give them a card, which obviously sucks a lot, but this is our big chance to connect the dots. Connecting the Dots is our way that we really gain a lot of card advantage. So I think we're just gonna have to commit to it. That's pretty much the only thing we'll give them with the Sentinel. But yeah, that was pretty brutal. That was that goes to let you know how good the Forge Devil can be. Again, can be. I'm not saying it is all the time. Spell Bomb. Okie dokie. Another Footlight Fiend. I do have to swing in with the Outcast, which kind of sucks, but I think we're still gonna do it. Worst case scenario, I think I'm just gonna go in for the Devilish Valet. Yeah, let's do this. 2-3. I'm just swinging for the tables. Swing, swing. Yeah, okay. Connecting the dots. Just want to make sure I'm not like make sure I'm not missing anything. Don't think things are looking pretty simple here. Looking good. All right. See what you got. What I like about the Tiefling Outcasts and the Devilish Valet is we do get like a de facto-y type of like double power with the Devilish Valet and the Tiefling Outcasts. So, unfortunately, we are going to lose one, but it is what it is. So, alrighty, Footlight Fiend. Let's go ahead and just shock you. Well, not shock. We'll ping you, not shock. Wish it was a shock. Portable Hole. Alright, that sucks. But this is only a 2 or less, so... Oh, yeah. I kind of forgot. Forgot about my connecting the dots. That sucks. We do get another one, but that is pretty not good. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just going to go for connecting the dots. I mean, if we do get countered here, not good, but we do have the Tiefling Outcast anyway, so let's go in for Tiefling Outcasts. Yeah, definitely did not like that portable hole, though. Ouch. I thought we were relatively safe, but it is what it is, so... Alright, so Devilish Valet, we're going to go ahead and double the power of the Devilish Valet up to a 4-3, which is pretty nice. So let's go ahead and swing in. Connecting the dots number 2. We'll go through. Let's go. Alright, so the Ether Spell Bomb, not a big deal. It does suck. I mean, there's really no way around it, but we did get the Connecting the Dots thing to go through, so maybe they should have done that beforehand. But yeah, that Landlord Navigator. I'm not really liking where we're sitting here. Let's go for the Devilish Valet and then just go for the Footlight Fiend. So boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. No, okay, Devilish Valet. Do I want to swing in with the Tiefling Outcasts? Probably. We do get another Connecting the Dots, so I think ultimately we do. So, and then we also get the double team, or we actually don't. Excuse me, we do not, because this is the double teamed Outcast. So we just trade here. It's not great. We got more Connecting the Dots, so hopefully they don't have another portable hole here. I think we're looking okay. I don't have any more food for the Valet. So Michiko's Ring of Truth actually isn't that terrible. We're at 20 life, so I don't really think this is that bad. 3/5 flyer. Ooh, it does nothing. Absolutely love that. So do we want to go for connecting the... No, we gotta swing first. I know it kind of sucks, but we get a lot more food this way, so we're gonna swing in here. Boom, 2 more Connecting the Dots triggers. Boom, boom, up to 5, and I think we're looking pretty good. Chump block, which is fine. Or, I don't want to say chump block. Definitely not chump block. Chump bounce. They're chumps. They're chumps. That's what they are. Connecting the dots. All right. Looking good here. So, let's just get what we can down. Karlach, Raging Tiefling. If they do counter this somehow, it's fine. We can Rage Beyond Death. And we can bring this back from the... Yeah, this is fine. Not that big of a deal. We can actually bring this from the grave. So, Not that bad whatsoever. Let's drop our Footlight Fiend. And I think we're looking pretty good. We got Orcus, Prince of Undeath, as like our like big bomb later in the game, which could be kind of bombish now, but we'll see. I think we're looking pretty gosh darn good. We're going to take Luras, and that's just the only card in their hand. Unless I'm missing something, which I do not think I am. I'm thinking we're looking absolutely great. So if I do this, what are we better off doing? Obviously, we can go for Sokenzan, which is pretty awesome. I think I kind of would like to. So we just get 2 and then 4. It's actually not even enough to win the game if we sneakily go for Sokenzan, but we do have Trample, right? So 2 and then 4. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we just win here, right? I think we do. Sokenzan, Crucible of Defiance. We don't get anything super crazy with the Devilish Valet this way, but it's good enough. A win's good enough. So there we go. We take it. Devilish Valet. No, nothing super crazy with the Valet, but sometimes you don't really need anything super crazy. Gijua, Tempo, how are we doing here? How are we doing? All right, that's pretty good to me. We're going to go and keep this, of course, the Full of Forge Devil. Really good when it's good, and boy, is it bad when it's not. But hopefully we got something going on here. Sigard is 8, of course. Not a bad 8. Not a bad turn 1. Let's go for the Tiefling Outcasts. Absolutely love this little dude. Or, dudes, I guess I should say. So, Outcasts, Demons, Devils, Imps, and Tieflings get +1/+0. Hopefully, we on the draw. Might kind of hurt us here, but we'll see what we got here. Fighter class. Okay. So, we're going to search for an equipment, and then they got the Sigard 8 out here. So, definitely setting up pretty well. I think we're just going to kind of step on the gas pedal here. Shadow Spear. Okay, it's been a hot second since I've really been into Historic here. Okie dokie. Guess we'll just go in for red. I guess our life total could matter here. So let's go ahead and do this. Just go for our big spender. And we're spending big, baby. Get the big spender, 3-1, and get it in there. Double team. Of course, we lose the double team on the next one, but that's okay. We're still making good time. We got our Devilish Valet. And like I said, with the Devilish Valet, can be kind of the catch-22. But the Esper Sentinel is going to be perfect food for our Forge Devil here. Alright, so Shadow Spear does get +1/+1, Trample, and Lifelink. So kind of unfortunate that the Forge Devil doesn't pick them off. But let's see what else they got here. Colossus Hammer! Oh my god. Okay, so Colossus, they've got it. They've got the combo here. The Trample, Lifelink, Esper Sentinel thing. Unfortunately, I do not have any sort of way to kill them. So I'm just trying to think of what I actually can or want to do here. I think we're going to go in for Devilish Valet and just pray. I don't think we really have any other option here, so maybe I should swing with the big spender. I understand, like, why in the heck are we swinging with the big spender? Because the only chance we have here, the only chance we have is to absolutely explode with this I'm very shocked. They have a 12/12 lifelinker here. I'm tapped out, so I guess they are kind of scared of that token there, but that's interesting. I think our only chance here right now, we got the Esper Sentinel. Unfortunately, I do not have any sort of removal in my hand, so the only thing we can really do is go for the Tiefling Outcasts, and just hopefully we can just pump the Devilish Valet higher and higher. Doesn't matter. Unfortunately, that is the game. Dang, but, hey, we have the right thing in mind. Hell Sapien. Well, hello. All right. Well, looks like a pretty good hand to me. Again, ooh, that was a mulligan. Let's go ahead and give our opponent the friendly mulligan hello everybody needs and deserves. Okay, so double mulligans tells me this is most likely the Saint of Geist Traff type of deck, if they are going for super aggressive mulligans. Or maybe they're just really unlucky. I don't know. I guess we'll see. So it is. Here's the leyline stuff, and I am nervous. I am nervous. I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you. All right, let's go for the Footlight Fiend. And yeah, this is definitely going to be a challenge because I think we're going to have to race them because they're going to go in for the leyline. Of course, the Seachrome Coast, Fragment Reality. No Fragment Reality? So they're probably gonna just use the Leyline of Combustion and then go in for the Footlight Fiend. Really unfortunate. So let's just go in for the Rakdos Headliner here. By swinging with the Footlight Fiend, we just deal 1 damage to their face because they're gonna block with the Geist of St. Traft. So here it is, Fragment Reality, and there we go. It comes in tap. Oh, it comes in tap. Of course, I forgot. But you know what? I mean, I think we should still attack. I mean, at this point, we're definitely racing. So we're just straight up racing. We are on the play, which obviously does bode well into our favor. But this is like a... Like I said, this does not bode too well for us. So 4-7, we're down to 13. Okay. I am not a big fan of this deck personally. I think it's bad. Like, I'm not like being salty like, oh, they're gonna win. It's bad for the game. I think it's just a bad deck. But so hopefully we can kind of prove ourselves correct here. So Forge Devil, I guess we'll get rid of you. We don't have another red source here. Connecting the dots actually is not really gonna help us too much in this case. So I think we're just gonna go in for Forge Devil. We're gonna tap our own Headliner, deal 1 damage to a creature. It does have to go somewhere, so it's not an option. So Forge Devil, we're going to go and hit our Headliner. If they did have Fragment Reality on the Headliner, that'd actually be a little bit gross. But we're just going to get down our stuff. We're going to get down our stuff. I'm not really too concerned about the connecting the dots. I haven't even really done like the mental math yet. It could just depend what they have too, but I'm just a swinging in, and that's it. So obviously that Forge Devil is pretty rough. There's really no doubt about that. They should... Ooh, Fragment Reality. I think that's okay. Forge Devil, no! No! We gotta hit our... Oh my god. The Forge Devil is so bad when it's bad. Oh my god. Okay. Brutal. We kill one of our own creatures and we kill ourselves here and we go down here. So I've been talking crap about this deck. It's looking like it's gonna kill us though. Devilish Valet, unfortunately, we are just gonna come up short, so it is what it is. They finally got the best of us. I think I'm like 1-5 versus this deck, but that one loss stings. Venom. Okay, so got all of our Fatal Pushes in our hand. I guess we keep and just kind of hope that they are just a more low to the ground creature deck. I think so, but I mean, like I said, in best of 1, that's just kind of what you're going for. So let's go ahead and give them the friendly mulligan. Hello. Obviously, everybody needs and deserves a mulligan. No, not everyone deserves a mulligan. Everyone deserves a friend when you take a mulligan, because those things suck. So, oh, okay. Hey, I saw some flashing there. I saw a Sign of Life. Another mulligan. All right, so this has to be the Guides to Saint Traff deck here. How many mulligans are we up to? I think that's like 4. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye.